You open your kitchen cabinet and find a jar of honey you bought years ago. The label is faded, you can't remember when you last used it. Logic says it should be ruined. Bread molds in days, milk sours in weeks, even canned foods expire. But when you open that jar, the honey looks exactly as it did the day you bought it. Golden, thick, perfectly edible. This isn't luck. Archaeologists have found honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, sealed for over 3,000 years, and it was still preserved. So what makes honey different from everything else in your pantry? Honey doesn't spoil because it creates an environment where nothing can survive. Not bacteria, not mold, not even time itself. This is chemistry, biology, and the remarkable work of bees. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why honey can outlast civilizations. Food spoils when microorganisms like bacteria, yeast, and mold find their way in. They feed, multiply, and produce waste that changes the smell and taste. These organisms need moisture, nutrients, and oxygen. Most foods provide all three. Honey provides nutrients, but it denies microorganisms the one thing they cannot live without: usable water. Honey contains only about 17 to 18% water. The water is tightly bound to sugar molecules. Microbes can't access it. This creates a low water activity environment. When bacteria or mold spores land in honey, they die. The honey pulls water out of their cells through osmosis. Their cells shrink, collapse, and stop functioning. Honey dehydrates anything that tries to live inside it. But here's where it gets interesting. Low moisture is only part of the story. Honey is also acidic, with a pH between 3.2 and 4.5, similar to vinegar. Most bacteria prefer neutral environments. Even if a microbe resists dehydration, the acidity disrupts its chemistry. Enzymes fail, vital processes stop. This double barrier makes honey one of the most hostile environments for spoilage. Nectar from flowers isn't honey yet. Nectar is mostly water and would spoil quickly. Bees transform it through a precise process. Inside the bee's stomach, enzymes are added. The most important is glucose oxidase. When nectar is deposited into the honeycomb, this enzyme reacts with glucose and oxygen to produce gluconic acid in hydrogen peroxide. Gluconic acid strengthens honey's acidity. Hydrogen peroxide acts as a natural antiseptic. Together, they create a powerful preservation system. After depositing the nectar, bees fan their wings over the honeycomb to evaporate excess moisture. Over time, the water drops, sugars concentrate, and nectar becomes honey. Once the moisture is low enough, bees cap the cells with wax, sealing the honey from the outside world. What they've created is food designed to last through long winters. This is the part most people don't realize. Sugar itself is a preservative. Honey is about 80% sugar, mostly glucose and fructose. This creates intense osmotic pressure. Any microorganism that touches honey experiences rapid water loss. This process damages the cell structure and prevents reproduction. It's why honey has been used historically to treat wounds. Does honey truly last forever? When stored in a sealed container away from moisture and heat, honey remains chemically stable for an extraordinarily long time. Its flavor and color may change, but it doesn't rot. Ancient honey survived because it was sealed and protected. Modern jars, when properly stored, can remain edible indefinitely. Expiration dates refer to quality, not safety. Honey doesn't become dangerous with age. What makes honey remarkable is that it achieves this without human intervention. No preservatives, no special chemicals. Low moisture starves microbes, acidity disrupts them, enzymes destroy them, sugar locks away water, and bees, through instinct alone, transform fragile nectar into one of the most stable foods on Earth. In a world where most things decay, honey stands as a quiet exception, a food that carries history, resists time, and remains unchanged while everything around it fades.